the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson, proud to be with our friend Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports, and we are getting primed and ready for Game 2. Hosting the series tonight in Houston, it will be the Rockets going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland, an ugly showing for them to start the series as they were beaten handily. Still, it's just one game, and they look to return to form here in Game 2. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq. Not just one way. He's exactly.
Oh, you called me a one? Boy, I will reach across the table and knock you out right now.
It's been a long time since you've been in the league.
But you said you just called me a
one-way player. I said in a long time I hadn't seen it. I didn't say I hadn't seen it before. I said I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Have you ever seen a spelling of Freak quite like that?
Yes, that's French, Ernie.
F-R-E-Q.
No, I thought it was more Brazilian.
Oh. Well, he is frequently a star, and you'll want to see him tonight.
He's freakish in his ways.
Hilarious, wasn't it, Shaq?
That was pretty good.
Oh, that was outrageously fun.
That was pretty freakish.
Oh, it was. Here's
I
Kevin
already
Harlan.
said freakish.
Oh.
You lose a point.
Dust settling over Houston, Texas. Boy, what a great shot of the city right there.
Listen up.
We've got a full house of rabid Rocket fans packed in the arena here in Houston, Texas. The NBA playoffs continue. Just two teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals.
You know what to do.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside.
Like champions.
And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Taking a look at Houston, they hold a one-game lead in the series, looking to take 2 straight before going on the road.
And you've heard the adage, a playoff series doesn't start until someone wins on the road. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, as the top seed, all they have to do is take care of business on their home court. They did that in their last game. We'll see if that's the case again here tonight.
Yeah, and you talk about pressure. Winning this game would have them going on the road with very little pressure on them. Games 3 and 4 won't be nearly as nerve-wracking if they get it done here today.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Irving at the 1 spot.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Here's Foster, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now, here is Irving. Down low, Monteunus with the steal. About a minute played so far here in the first. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Get that.
And so here's Cleveland. Outside Irving. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the night. And the first one drops.
Let's keep it moving, all right? Keep running, keep running.
And Foster drops them both. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Howard up on top. He kicks to Moniunas. Thompson comes with the double team. And some nice passing there by Houston. Ariza with the bucket.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Irving passes to Thompson. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Cleveland shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw, good, Irving. Both free throws, good for Irving.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Foster kicks to Howard. Dishes to Foster. Harden outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Ariza. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Smith outside. The screen from Thompson. They set the pick. Oh, wide open look for Love. Second shot opportunity. And it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
That is good.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
On the high post. Goes back up. The shot no good. So Houston will take it the other way. Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Teron Lue.
I asked him how he felt about his chances of taking Game 2 on the road, and he told me, I still think we can. Our goal was to come in and take away at least one of these 2 games here, and we can still meet our goal. But this is the NBA Finals. Nothing comes easy. We'll see if they can meet their goal. Guys?
All right, Doris. Love with the screen for Irving. To the paint. The kick out to LeBron. That's in there. Love with the assist. James has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kicks it out to Harden. Feeds to Foster. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
That drops. James has got 5.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top shooters in the playoffs. James Harden, number 1. Houston making a switch here. Capella's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Dellavedova's checked in the corner. Harden. Foster against Irving. Howard dishes to Ariza. To the middle. Poked away. Foster passes to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Capella. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Here's Irving. He has 6. There's the dish to Dellavedova. Another 3 for Cleveland.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And Foster kicks to Howard. Ariza has the open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Ariza's got 8. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Back to Irving. It's a pick by Love. Three-pointer, Dellavedova, and it's Foster with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. He feeds it to Howard. Can't hit. Great D that time from Irving. Cavaliers trailing. Moving it up. Here's Smith. Great D that time from Foster. And it's Houston on the break. Pull up Jay. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
LeBron kicks to Dellavedova. Irving with a clean look. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 9 points.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Now, here's Howard. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. In the corner, Smith with it. And it's Smith again missing. Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Howard kicks to Harden. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Foster. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. That's on LeBron James.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy news, send him to the line.
And he's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
Houston making some changes. Booker, he's checked in for Howard. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Patrick Beverly in for James Harden. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Fries checked in for Love. Lee comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Irving. Now here's LeBron. 5 points in the game. Out to Lee. This one for 3. James, no good. Houston leading by 3. Over to the left wing. Lee with the steal. Beverly against Shumpert to the left side wing. On the wing, James. There's a whistle. It's going to go on Corey Brewer. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. Love comes in for Lee. J.R. Smith's checked in for LeBron. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 slot. Harden with it. Guarded now by Irving. Foster dishes to Howard. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Howard. Foster's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. Pass to Love. Thompson sets the pick for Love. 18 feet out. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was starting fire.
Now here's Freak. 10 points for him. And for the slam. Thompson did not like that.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Some really terrific numbers for Freak. 13 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
And he hasn't been afraid to draw a little contact on his way to the basket. Some guys shy away from that. No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Cavaliers leading. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. With the teardrop. Pass to Foster. Kicks it to Moniunas. Here's Ariza. The Rockets with another miss. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers, just played phenomenal basketball. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry.
Now Foster following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. For Houston, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
At the line for your Rockets,
First free throw is good. And Foster drops them both.
He's certainly been hitting well from the line, and those points do add up.
Back to Smith. Pass to Thompson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the score by Houston. Shumpert in the corner. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1. Houston in the lead. Here's Harden on the wing. Passes it to Foster. He dishes it to Moniunas. Shoots from 12. Cavaliers with the rebound. Smith outside. The pass to Thompson. It's a pick by Love. Irving with it. Now defended by Freak. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Houston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Foster passes to Howard. Foster against Irving. Here's Moniunas. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Moniunas has got his second bucket tonight.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Irving can't hit. Rockets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Harden gets to Moniunas.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Rockets?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and it's Brewer in for Trevor Ariza. Here's Capella. He's covered by Irving. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Rockets lead by 3. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. I'm here with David Lee. And David, tell us what your approach was defensively in this game tonight.
Well, we made some mistakes here and there. Our biggest thing is if we don't turn the ball over, I think we're going to be okay. They got a couple easy buckets in transition.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop. But even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Foster in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second move.
It's a pick by Love. Irving kicks to Love. No one near James as he lets it go. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Rockets leading by 3. Freak with it. Now Smith defending. And Foster kicks to Howard. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Perfect. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. Boy, that was a nice job.
They get it back. Howard's shot is good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow just like he got there.
Here's LeBron. 8 points for him. On the wing, Irving. And it's sent back by Foster. And they'll keep possession. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Kevin Love. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Foster gets to Ariza. And another 3 for Houston.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Got good looks. They've made 3 out of 4.
Foster against Irving. And it's blocked. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Rockets have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. That's good from Foster. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. And Foster drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Love with the screen for LeBron. Inside. And the dunk by Love.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Take a look at Thompson. Terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
Boy, he has been fantastic in the playoffs. I mean, the stats prove that out. Defensively and second chance points, he's working harder than some of the other players. He's hungry for a championship, and he's playing like it.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Smith, no good.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but he just was not giving in. And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Thompson, a screen on Foster. Shot clock at 6. Smith dishes to Thompson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard. For Cleveland, they have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. That free throw good from Thompson.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Thompson. He has 9 rebounds, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition. You attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
James, a screen on Harden. The drive by LeBron. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The signature bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in front quickly.
Look at that jam. Oh, he's just beautifully going.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on the mat. Wow.
And now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredible slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Freak with it. 23 points in the game. Good D from Love. Shumpert with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Back to Smith. Takes a 3. That's good. Smith's got 5.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
From deep LeBron, it's rebounded by Houston. Maniunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Foster against Love. A baseline J. Shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Shumpert with it. Out-defended by Freak. Outside Shumpert. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Trevor Booker comes in for Maniunas. Brewer is checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Patrick Beverly in for James Harden. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. He comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Foster. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Lee passes to Shumpert. High arcing shot. Shot is off. And Houston the other way. And here's Freak. 23 points in the game. That one's rebounded by Dellavedova. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Shumpert gets a wide open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 7 points for Amon Shumpert. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. And Foster kicks to Capella. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Rockets lead by 7.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Lee. Here's Fry. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Howard's checked in for Trevor Booker. Reza comes in for Brewer. James Harden, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Foster subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Cleveland also making some changes. Thompson comes in for Channing Frye. And Kevin Love is subbed in for Lee. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
The feed to LeBron. Back to Love. Now Irving. To the middle. Puts up the baby hook. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Monty Eunice is checked in for Capella. And both free throws good for Dellavedova. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And Foster kicks to Monty Eunice. Howard setting the pick for Ariza. Here's Foster, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Irving.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And they double him up with LeBron. Here's Thompson beyond the arc. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Foster, that's good.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offense...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Foster against Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Freak with it. Picked up by Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Harden kicks it to Foster. Stolen by Thompson. Dishes to Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now it's just a 3-point Houston lead.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Now here's Freak.
Stick it too much.
He kicks to Monty Eunice. Monty Eunice, a screen on LeBron. 5 to shoot. Foster dishes to Monty Eunice. 3 on 3. Here's Irving. Kicks it out to Love. Second chance effort. And again, Kyrie Irving. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
Howard's shot is good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Irving drives in. Can't connect from short range.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills. Well, Irving has simply been great. 28 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Here's Foster. Feeds it to Moniunas. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Love the pass to Thompson. Smith against Harden. And here's Love from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Freak with it. It's Howard, top of the key. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Irving. That's 12 points for LeBron.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Foster against Irving. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot. Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the back end.
Puts one up from 19, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Here's Foster, and J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Foster. Ariza trying to break loose. The shot no good.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Smith against Foster. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 5. LeBron outside. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson sends the pick for Smith. Shot off the pick. Kept alive. Money!
He gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Wow, as he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
We've got time. You don't have to isolate immediately.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Love, it's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, crucial basket there. And as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take advantage.
Well, I don't doubt that they clearly recognize that. And because they do, they're going to continue to milk it.
Foster against Irving. 6 to shoot. Harden kicks it to Foster. Eunice has the open look. Sinks it.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark. So it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book out.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. "16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And another miss by Cleveland. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
Tell anyone, but I don't really think it's the league that's been getting this team going. There's so many great scorers on our roster that I think almost anyone who can throw a pass can look good with the way this team plays.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
His play at the point was a major factor in this win. Their ball movement was terrific, and that all stemmed from him. His brilliant passing was contagious. He had 17 assists. Yes, count them, 17. You can see why they want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
He stepped up in a huge way tonight. You know, we all think of him as a role player, but not tonight. It's the NBA Finals, baby. He was the star.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more high-stakes NBA Finals action coming up soon.